What's up, everybody? It's Blair here. It's a beautiful day in Seaford, Virginia, and we're going to be heading out for some sheepshead today. We're launching out of beautiful Mills Marina. Gorgeous day on the water today. Wind's picking up a little bit, but hopefully that's not too much trouble for us. But we're taking out the new Seahawk and go have some fun, see if we can get on some fish. 10 miles to go, 26 miles an hour. All right, so that's the Joy's down image. This is all the reef right here. We're gonna pull right up on it and make sure we get a good spot. We're looking at 31 feet of water. We're gonna watch that come up to 25 to 21, anywhere in that range, and we should be right where we want to be, and we'll spot lock on it, send it down there. Today's bait, peeler crabs. Got the cutting board holder, ka-chow. All right. Oh, I think this is gonna be a big red drum. This is gonna be a monster red drum with these. All I feel is head shake. He's on 30-pound line now. He's trying to get me in that reef. Break me off. Oh, there you go, guys. That is what a Virginia sheepshead looks like. Look at the size of this guy. That is a monster right in the lip. Couldn't ask for a better hookup. Woo! We're gonna put him in the fish box. Look at that, jig just came out. That's how easy they get lost. So if you hear me yelling, get the net, get the net, that's why. They come right off.
How do I do that?
All right, Ashley's hooked up on a good one. Let me get my line up out of her way. Get the net hung up.
Nice one.
Trying to get this net free, honey.
It's the biggest one I've ever caught. I'm gonna lose him.
You're not. What is it?
Sheepshead. First one I've ever caught.
Got you coming. Here we go. Hey-ya! Hi-ya! Good job, honey. Here's 5.
Woo!
Ow!
Woo!
All right, honey. There's your first sheepshead. Good job. He's probably a solid 7-pounder. It's a good one.
Woo!
Good stuff?
Yes.
Is that all you needed for the day?
Yep.
All right, watch out. They got super mega teeth. Remember that. Look at the mouth on that guy. You got a bigger one than I did. So grab him under the gills. I'll open the cooler for you. You ready? Flop them in the box.
Woo!
Good job. It's not a day of fishing on a reef until you got a big old fat toady. That's a good one. Oh, toad. Yeah, they're right here in this holder. Do it in the boat. Do it in the boat so you don't lose pliers. So all I'm doing here is just using this jig to feel the bottom, make sure I can feel structure down there, and make sure I'm not hung up. I like to try to keep my bait on top of the structure, not down in it for this kind of fishing. So all we're using is just some regular old little sheepshead jigs. These are probably 1/2 ounce. You try to go as light as you can, keep the weight as little as possible. 30-pound leader, using some fluoro to a swivel, and we're using 30-pound braid to fight the current down there, so you don't have to worry about, you know, thick line with heavy will cause a lot of drag underwater, and it's hard to hold bottom. So the lighter the line, the easier you can get down there, and the less weight you got to use. All right, guys, it's getting really tough to video this because the bite is like instant, but that right there is guaranteed to be a citation sheepshead. He is a monster of a sheepshead. You can't even, I can't even do this thing justice. We'll try to pick him up without dropping him. Holy cow, that's a big one. Oh, look at that, guys.
Oh my God.
Hold that. Ah, there you go, guys. That is how you do it. Ashley with a toady.
Second one of the day.
You. Oh, got it. There we go. What we got? What we got? Oh, a little toggy tog. Little toggy tog. Those are cool looking fish. Check that guy out. A little white spot on him. So they're not in season right now, and he's too small anyway, but we're gonna put a tag in him for VIMs and send them back down there and find out who else catches them later on in the year. Gun right here. Take this guy. We've written down the tag number. We need a length. This fish is 14. Take this. There you go. Make sure it's in there. And send them back down. There he goes. All right, guys. Well, it's about 2:30. Fishing just shut off. We caught 4 nice sheepshead. We lost one beside the boat. Had another mystery run that was a Godzilla. I don't know what it was. Probably a big red drum or a black drum. But all in all, great day of fishing. Let's take a look in the fish box. We have
A lot of white claws.
We got some mammy fish in here. So there you have it. Peeler crab for the win today. Lots of oyster toads in the mix. 1 tog, 1 mystery fish, and 3 in the box as keepers.
Woo.
And most importantly, got the wifey out on the boat. We got some time away from the kids and just got to enjoy the Chesapeake Bay without screaming little ones running around the boat. All right, well, I'm all cleaned up. It's the end of the day. Boat's all cleaned up. And just a last closing kind of comments here. These mom and pop tackle shops, they have it hard right now with the economy the way it is. So if you get a chance, you know, don't buy at Walmart, don't buy on Amazon. Try to support your local tackle shops any way you can. Today we were fishing with these jigs, and we poured these in another video, so if you want to see how to make these, feel free to check out that video on Sheepshead jigs. It's actually a little big. Ashley caught hers on that, but I use these smaller ones. And this star rod was the star of the day. This is a star sequence, I think is what it's called. And I picked that up at Grafton Fishing Supply yesterday, and I'm just in love with it. It works very well with this Spoonfisher 550. I got 30-pound braid on it, and I was using 30-pound fluorocarbon leader. That helps you keep it down there on that bottom, like we said earlier. All in all, great day. Caught 4 sheepshead, lost 1 really nice one next to the boat. Definitely a citation. It happens, no big deal there. Just had some shenanigans with the net, but all in all, it was a wonderful day. I caught my biggest sheepshead yet. I've caught quite a few citations, but today I caught a 13-pounder, which is the biggest one I've caught yet. So that's a heck of a sheepshead. If you don't know, these guys, you know, normally don't get that big. So solid fish. The other star of the show is that trolling motor right there. That is a must. That changes the game for fishing on these reefs. If you get a chance, put a spotlock trolling motor on your boat and have a good depth finder that can really see bottom and find out, you know, where the reef is. And once you get over top of it, you just boop, hit that button, and it'll lock you on top of that reef. And we didn't use an anchor all day today, and it's so nice. You know, my buddy jokes around, he says a spot lock will save a marriage, because you know, when it's just you and your wife in the boat and you're trying to set anchors and you're yelling at each other, not yelling at each other, but you know, you're like, oh, throw the anchor again, oh, pull it up, all right, it didn't set right, or this isn't a good spot, we gotta, you know, hoist this heavy anchor, break it loose. You know, it's just a nightmare. And so if you can, get a spot lock trolling motor and hold yourself over these wrecks, and you never have to drop anchor. And you can fish the same reef and just move around it and try different spots. I mean, you can move 5 feet sometimes and catch a fish that was sitting there the whole time. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment if you got questions. Always happy to answer those. And check out the rest of our videos. We got tons of Chesapeake Bay fishing. Until the next time, see y'all later.